Welcome to East Mesa, urban homestead, our little slice of heaven in the sun.
Welcome back to the channel. William here with East Mesa Urban Homestead. So I've been growing a salsa garden for quite a while now, and I actually have some ingredients here that I can actually use, okay? So what I'm gonna make today is I am going to make some purple tomatillo salsa, okay? These are out of the garden right here. I have my own garlic right here. I have my own onions right here. And unfortunately, I don't have any jalapenos or any peppers yet, so these are store-bought. I got some cilantro here, and I got some coarse salt. I got some oregano, and I have some cumin. All of this right here is what traditional Mexican salsa is made out of. Now, when you go to make salsa, there are a lot of ways to do it. This is just the way that we're gonna try it tonight using these fresh tomatillos right here, all right? So let's get into this and let's get going. So we're gonna be making purple tomatillo salsa today. So these are the purple tomatillos, and as you can see that not all of them are purple, and I'm not really sure why that is. As far as I know, when they fall off the vine or fall off the plant, then they are ready. And they split like this purple one right here, and that's how you kind of know that they're ready. They taste the same, although they are not really, not all of them are purple. But with that being said is they do have the husk on it. They're unlike the regular tomatoes that, like I have here from my garden, the red ones here, these purple tomatillos, you gotta peel it off. So sometimes they're kind of hard to get off, but you just peel it like this, and as you can see right there, it's kind of sticking. And the reason why is because these tomatillos, either the green or the purple, on the skin it's really kind of tacky. So it's just a kind of a weird texture. So once you peel that off like that, you just pull it where the tomato was attached to the plant, and it comes right off. So I've already done most of these. I just wanted to show you that that's what you have to do in order to prepare a tomatillo, whether it's the purple ones like this or the green ones. The next step that we're gonna do is we're gonna get some jalapenos. Okay, we're gonna get these ready. I'm gonna use some garlic, and I'm gonna use some of my onion and boil those. I'm gonna take probably a couple cloves of garlic and put it in there, and then the jalapenos are gonna get added in there before I put the tomatillos in there. And the reason why is because the jalapenos or any other type of pepper that you use, because you can use serranos, you can use habaneros, you can, you know, whatever your flavor is, that's what you can use. You can get hot, or you can get mild, or you don't even really have to put in jalapenos or any other kind of peppers if that's not your thing. Okay, so we're gonna add these purple tomatillos right now, and I'm just gonna use this little spatula here to kind of keep them from splashing and stuff. But as you can see, you know, they're purple, most of them are, but they're gonna change, and I'm not really sure what color they're gonna change. They're probably gonna lighten up, and that's usually what the green tomatillos do, is they lighten up in color from the greenish color that they actually are. So let's put these in here and we'll see what we get at the end. Here's the tomatillos, okay? They're out of the water over there, and they're still quite hot. Now, we're not going to peel these, okay? The skin on here is really, really light. It's not very thick. Unlike red tomatoes, you always want to take the skin off. Now, sometimes people will make pico de gallo or whatever, and they just cut the tomatoes into cubes and whatever. It's raw, and they're fine like that. But you know, if you're going to be making any kind of salsa that you're cooking the tomatoes, you want to take off that skin, and typically even on the green ones I take it off, but these are really thin, so I'm not going to do that. So I'm going to add these to the blender over here, okay? And this is about a pound actually of tomatillos right here. Earlier, typically you use oregano. So oregano has a distinct flavor, and oregano can be very strong in flavor. So with any kind of food that you're cooking, you have to always remember, if you add too much, it's too late, you can't take it away. So you add a little bit at a time, and I'm just And I'm gonna take some the coarse salt right here, and I'm just gonna add a little bit in there. Okay. I'm gonna add some cumin in there. Now we like cumin, so I'm gonna add a couple small pinches of it. And again, you don't want to add too much because it can be kind of a strong flavor. And again, you can add more to your flavor, or to your taste, I should say. Now, I have water right here in this measuring cup from the pan that we cooked the jalapenos in, and we did the tomatillos in, and the onion and that garlic, okay? So I'm gonna add a little bit of fluid in here. Again, you have to remember, the tomatillos and the jalapenos, they all have fluid in it, so you don't wanna put too much in there to make it real soupy, unless you like it that way. But most people like their salsa to be a little bit on the thicker side. Again, if you need to add more, then you just add a little bit more. And same with all the other ingredients, you can add a little bit more. A little bit of fluid in here, and I'm not, measuring it, but I'm just gonna put a little bit in there, like that, and we're gonna blend this up. So when you grate it, or you blend it up, or whatever you wanna call it, what you're looking for is your consistency, okay? There's no, like I said, some people like it thin, some people like it chunky. It's all to your taste and how you want it to look. So here we go. All right, so that was only 10 or 15 seconds, and let's take a look at this. I'm gonna grab a spoon real quick. And look at that, it's grated up nice. I think I might do it for maybe one more, just one quick turn here, and I think we'll be good. But you can see it's fairly thick. I'm just gonna do it one more time. And that's it. I'm gonna garnish the salsa with some cilantro here. So I take the stems off here, and I just kind of like folding this up like this, and take my knife and just cut it up. It doesn't have to be super fine, but you don't want to have the big leaves either. So you cut it up like that, and give it a couple chops here. And that's probably actually a little bit too much right there, but you're just gonna sprinkle it on the top of here. And one of the things with cilantro is it's got its own distinct flavor, and it can be pretty strong. So you don't want to add too much. And if you're gonna make regular, like the red, tomato kind, we use that in there as well. And so it's just a side garnish. Let's give this a try real quick. And I tell you what, not often, and I'm not just saying this for the sake of the video, but I tell you, not often do we ever nail it. But I think this is probably just about perfect. If I would have added more water to it, it would have been too runny, but it's the right consistency. It's got garlic flavor in it. You can taste the onion in it, and those tomatillos. And the jalapenos, give it a really good kick to it. I'm really happy the way it turned out. So my wife has been behind the scenes today, so she's gonna give it a taste and see what she thinks, since I actually made this entirely by myself without any coaching by her.
Sure you did.
So no matter what she says, I'm telling you, it's delicious.
It is, it really is. It's got a little sweeter flavor than the green tomatillos, because even though it doesn't have the color, it is purple tomatillos. So it's sweet, it's got a great flavor. It's got the sweet, salty, hot taste to it. So it's great. I love it. Thank you. Delicious.
Until next time, I'm out here.
Oh, I forgot to hit record.
Are you serious?
No.